global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We have a trending news for you, and I'm afraid this particular news is a controversial one. I have my own questions also that I want to ask, and I trust that we'll get adequate reply when the time comes. But before we go into the newspaper and further analysis, we would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, some Nigerians, some Igbo lawyers actually have told Ipob, indigenous people of Biafra, that they should not give up on Nigeria yet, that Nigeria is not yet a failed state. Don't worry, whatever it is, we're going to meet in a comment section. We'll ask our questions, we'll answer. But let's go straight into the news. A group of lawyers from the southeast has restated its commitment to the Nigerian project, saying the country was not a failed state. The group, under the aegis of League of Igbo Youth Lawyers, made its position known during a town hall meeting in Awka, Anambra State. Addressing newsmen on behalf of the group, its president, Stanley Okafor, urged the people of the region, including members of the indigenous people of Biafra, to join hands with them to salvage the country. He maintained they would not abandon the country in the hands of those he described as detractors and conspirators who had traded the destiny of the citizenry. According to Okafor, the pro-Biafran group had every reason to agitate in view of the apparent frustrations occasioned by the selfish disposition of the political class, but said that it was not enough reason to give up hope. He said it was either the leaders rose to their responsibility of building a stronger nation or allow younger Nigerians to take over the mantle of leadership. Let me read this statement. I am not a member of indigenous people of Biafra. I have some reservations about their methodologies. Most of them are young Nigerians. Nnamdi Kanu is a very young man. Some of them find no more reason to believe Nigeria can work. Sometimes you don't blame them, especially when you see the frustrations visited on them by the misconduct of the political class. We shall continue to work in order to moderate those frustrations. We still have the opportunity to learn from the lessons that Biafra continues to hold in order to begin to make Nigeria work and to prove people like Nnamdi Kanu wrong, because his conclusion is that Nigeria won't work again. Part of our effort is to cause new sensitization to raise new consciousness on the need of us to moderate our actions at all times and ensure what we do don't breach the confines of propriety and need to give Nigeria a chance. Now this is coming from the League of Lawyers. League of Lawyers of Igbo extract. Let me take their name again. League of Igbo Youth Lawyers made their position known on the issue of Nigeria and the sanctity and unity of Nigeria. I've always believed that if there's anybody who believes in one Nigeria, it's me. I believe so much in one Nigeria, such that I believe that there's a reason why Nigeria brought us together. But then it's one thing for God's purpose, it's another thing for man's purpose. While God may have designed it, quote and unquote, for us to be together, but the activities going on speaks otherwise. I have my own questions. I'll quickly ask them, and then we'll just look at this objectively. Now, you talk about one Nigeria. Look at what went down in Emene. Up till now, nobody has condemned. Okay, one of the things they will say is IPOB is proscribed. For that reason, they have no reason to talk about it. That's understood. Number one, the issue of resource control. One of the major things that have turned Nigeria, that we begin to wonder, that it looks like in Nigeria there are citizens that are more equal than the others, even though we are one Nigeria. Issue of resource control. When it comes to oil and oil derivatives, it is 13% control that they give to the original owners of the land. I'm talking about the indigenes of that place. And the remaining goes to the federal accounts, and 13% is returned back. And when it comes to gold mined now presently in commercial quantity by the northern region, it is 100% resource control. Who is deceiving who? Back to the same oil and gas. Now, if you take a drone and private survey over oil blocks, oil wells, majority of those oil blocks and oil wells are owned by non-indigenous of Niger Delta. You see a lot of non-foreign bodies outside Niger Delta own oil blocks and mining them, as the case may be. Now, when Niger Deltas decide to mine some parts, they will call it illegal, they call it bunkering, they call it all manner of names. The major offices, the choicest, chunkiest roles in oil and gas company is not even occupied by Niger Delta boys. The Niger Delta guys are majorly the lower cadre or middle class at most, middle class workers. The major big boys in oil and gas company are majorly people from the north and other part of the country. So what is united about this matter? Let's continue. Talk about the issue of security. Severally, Fulani, Bodejo, Fulani guys have said words that could ignite and cause Nigeria to go into flames. Nobody has circled it hate speech. It just comes in as normal words. In fact, sometimes they go to the social media handle and say, nobody have monopoly of bigotry. But once it comes apart from a particular quarter or other regions from the south, it becomes hate speech which should be enacted into law. Back to security issues. Things have been going down in southern Kaduna. How many people have been killed in other parts of Kaduna other than southern Kaduna? You can actually count probably 1 or 2 reprisal attacks. But each time it comes to Fulani headsmen, how many Fulani headsmen have been brought to book and probably put into prison, tried and put into prison? None. In Nigeria today, Boko Haram have been known as people who have repented and have been forgiven and have been reorientated and reabsorbed into the society. IDP camp every day is flowing with more persons who are internally displaced. They don't have food. They are living in very terrible condition. But Boko Haram, who have caused this mayhem, are living in affluence, giving lovely treatment. Even during the COVID-19, they were given a nice bunker border in accommodation and reabsorbed into the Nigerian society as go and sin no more, despite the signs of what they have done. And the next thing is, if we don't absorb them, they go into terrorism. So that means every Nigerian should go into terrorism to get reabsorbed. Every Nigerian should go into terrorism to get good jobs, to get absorbed into the military. That these are wrong signals we are given. Because if you want to put it by that logistics, then you are encouraging terrorism. Because if we are being sane and civil and we're not giving jobs, and it's only when we take up arms that we're giving jobs, then let's everybody take up arms and so that we can get jobs. Nigeria will go up in flames if we begin to reason in that light. But these are the things our eyes are seeing, even if nobody is saying it, but that's what we are seeing. And even if figures will not lie, at least this what we see cannot deceive us either, can it? Back to more issues. Now, looking at the issue of look at what is happening in Nigerian Bar Association. Simply because there was a disinvite by some persons in Nigerian Bar Association to not allow Nisa El-Rufai to speak, and they brought out their reasons. Say, look, we are one of the persons who believe in human rights, and if for any reason we do not speak, this is our own way of saying Southern Kaduna is in flames, and Governor, His Excellency Nisa El-Rufai should please look into the issue of Southern Kaduna. We'll disinvite you. You need to keep your home in order. Yes, brothers are meant to quarrel. It's not part of the issue. But to the fact that they have decided to form their own new Nigerian bar, that's another new Nigerian Bar Association. And they're even forwarding their association to AGF Malami to sign it and make them an association that will be parallel to NBA. It's appalling. And this is strictly on the grounds of religious bigotry and ethnicity. What binds us? We keep saying each time we want to hold together as one big family. Some quarters are coming together, are coming to the table with fair knowledge. Say, okay, we're ready to be big brothers, or we're ready to become brothers. Some persons only remember that we are constitutionally bound by law as a nation only when it matters and it benefits them. But when it doesn't benefit them, they remember that they're a ruling class and hence should be given better treatment. And this is getting out of hand. And if we all must go on in one accord. They keep saying it, whether you like it or yes. Look at the history. You cannot go into rulership in this country and you don't bring a northerner as either vice or president. You joke, because it will not work. That election, forget it, your party will not win. Go and check history. It's either a northerner is president, a southerner is vice, or a northerner is president, a southerner is vice, a northerner is what's it called? A northerner is president of the Senate. But either which way, it's always 99% of time, 80% of time is always from the northerners gain more. Yes, by virtue of our circulation, we should be north and south, but the north seem to even hold the mantle of leadership much more. That's why we're going to wrap it up. I do not know the angle where it's coming from. I like the idea, but the truth of the matter, for one Nigeria to work, everybody must be on the same page at the same time, or else it won't work. You end up being the one that will pay the price for that ultimate one Nigeria. If all of us think like this, then Nigeria will work. And I will advocate for it if all of us will come on that same page. But if all of us don't come on that same page, I'm afraid you will be the victim, you will be the loser. Let's meet in that conversation. Do you agree? This is coming from the Igbo guys who are actually being marginalized when it comes to the issue of rulership, when it comes to the issue of presidential rulership, yes, in Nigeria. So if they're saying this, they must have seen some certain things. Do you agree with them saying that there's still hope in one Nigeria and they will prove it? All they want is for you to be on the same page with them. Let's interact in that conversation. Don't also forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more updates on this.